working on eye movements. We're working on quick and accurate eye movements, jumping from one target to the next. Now I have here letters. You can also use numbers. We also have another version where they're all jumbled together. Let's just start with our letters. When you're doing column saccades, you should have two columns. One here has part of the alphabet, and the second column has your other part of the alphabet. Now, some ways you could also modify this activity is sometimes we do this on the sides of a door frame. Some people call this door jamb saccades. Another way we can do this activity is some people actually post these strips of letters. You can post them on 2 yardsticks. So all the ways of setting up this activity will work as long as the eyes are moving. We're achieving the purpose of this exercise. Now, when you're doing this activity, you're going to be jumping from one letter to the next. We're going to start here at the top with letter A. You're going to jump to the next column. You're going to jump your eyes to letter B. Then you're going to jump to the next column. You're going to go to letter C and then to letter D. You're going to go back and forth between each set of letters until you reach the end of the alphabet. Remember, we're working on accurate eye movements. We should not have a lot of head motion when you're doing this activity because this is not a neck exercise. We're really working the muscles of our eyes. You should see the muscles of the eyes, or the movement of the eyes, move in a very pendular fashion. So it should go from left to right, left to right. It should be very clean, very accurate. You should not be having a lot of searching or pausing in between. All right, let's go ahead and set up this exercise. So I posted mine here up on the whiteboard. Again, you can take yours on a wall or on the sides of a door frame. You're going to be standing about 8 to 10 feet away from the letter chart. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, ready to get started with the exercise? I've got my 2 columns of letters here on the board. I'm standing about 8 feet away. I'm going to make sure that my body is centered right in between the 2 columns. I'm not going to move my head. I have my feet apart, planted firmly on the ground. My shoulders are straight. My posture is up. And I'm going to start with the letter A. Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Now be careful for those sneaky cheaters. If they're saying the letters of the alphabet, but their eyes are not looking at the letters that they're saying, you know that they're just saying the alphabet from memory, but they're not really looking at it. So it would kind of look like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, but you don't see their eyes moving. So if you have a parent or a helper in the room, make sure that they're monitoring to make sure that the patient's not cheating. Hey, that was really great. Now, if you want to make this activity harder, remember, you can always add in a metronome. That's going to be great to increase your speed and make this activity more automatic. The second thing you can do is stagger the columns like this. So you have one column higher, but the next column is a little bit lower, like a diagonal eye movement. So you're going to go from the A at the top, but the B is now down here at the bottom. It doesn't matter if you stagger it this way or if you move the second one high and the first one low. As long as you're doing a diagonal movement, that makes the activity harder. You can always switch up your letter charts. So remember, we started with the letters, but you can also do numbers. You can also do the scramble chart that has letters and numbers put together. Thanks for joining us for Column Saccades. Appreciate you working out your eyes. I hope your eyes can feel it and feel that they are increasing their speed and their accuracy. This is going to help with reading speed. It's going to help with sports because your eyes are more on target right away. You're working on speed and accuracy of your muscles. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again next time.